So this is the 6th and final round of Swiss in the Crawley Midseason Showdown, and I'm going to be against Ben Kiriakou, and he's going to be using his top 4 international team. So I did just face this team, but it has been slightly altered, because Ben's using the updated version, whereas Steve was using the actual version, I believe, although the Oranguru on his London team didn't have Shatter Psyche, but Steve did. But this is going to be his updated version. I have beaten this team already, but this is now Ben, the creator, using this team, so it should be a lot more tricky. So I think I'm going to go with, like, looking that I've led with Slowbro, I should be going for just the Slowbro sweep. Guess it's not really a sweep, like, if I can get my Calm Minds up and then just knock out all its Pokemon, I guess it's a sweep, but I wouldn't call it a sweep because it's just a really stally one. Would you call a Snorlax Curse forever and then knock out all the Pokemon a sweep? I don't know. But yeah, now I'm baiting the knockoff onto my Slowbro. That's what I wanted. It's not what I'm going to get. Not at all. Going to have a little surprise from this Hariyama. I did know about this. I did know about this going before the tournament, and I didn't think about it this turn. Made a lot of sense, because even if my Nihilego had a Sash, then the Hail would take it out. But this is going to be the Tectonic Rage from the Hariyama. That's not good, because that's going into what was my Nihilego, and it's now a Koko. And that's not going to take him Tectonic Rage at all. So Steve's Hariyama had the London one, which was Wide Guard and All Out Pummeling, but that Z Tectonic Rage was not good for me. I'm going to get my Calm Mind up though, so I'm still, like, that was a very bad turn, still not over, because if I can take out the Marowak with my Slowbro now, I will win. Because, no, he's got his Kartana as well. I need to take out his Kartana. Almost forgot about that one. So I need to take out the Kartana and the Marowak. So these two aren't threatening my Slowbro, so I need to set up as much as possible, I think, while I can. He does outspeed me with his Nihilego. Does outspeed my Nihilego as a Ninetales more like, so he will be able to break my Sash with the Blizzard, which doesn't matter because the Hail will be going down, so that's a fair switch into Kartana. It's threatening my Slowbro already, and protecting my Nihilego was not the play, because now Sash would be broken anyway from the Blizzard. It's not going to do that much to me because I believe I've Calm Minded once now, but I'm Calm Minded twice, so still not good because he's just switched into his Kartana. I am at +1 with my Slowbro, so I can take the Leaf Blade well enough, but not enough to be able to stall out the Kartana. So I think I need to go for a burn this turn, and if I don't get it, I'm probably going to lose because I'm way behind already. That's what it looks like looking back, at least. So we're going to see Icy Wind from the Ninetales. That wasn't on his London team, it was Freeze Dry before, so that's good information going forward. Doesn't really affect my Nihilego. I guess it was covering for a Scarf Nihilego, but I just protected, so Blizzard probably would have been better. It covered a switch though, I guess, so see, I do take the Leaf Blade very well at +1, but I need to Scald him this turn, or Scald Burn him this turn, but even if I do, looking at the damage that he did, I don't have enough. So I'm just going to slack off. Okay, so I'm not burning it at all. Interesting, I'm not going after the Kartana at all, but then again, he's got his Aurora Veil, he's got his Assault Vest, my Hidden Power will be doing, what, 15%? Like, that Hail probably did half of what it would do, so yeah. Things aren't looking good in this game. So I did manage to beat this team earlier, but at this point, this game doesn't look good. I'm protecting my Nihilego, but it doesn't really make a difference because his target would be the Slowbro here. Because he can knock out my Nihilego whenever he wants. Unless I randomly had Hidden Power Fire on my Nihilego, then he should just be targeting my Slowbro. So maybe I was playing for a mistake there. But Slowbro does live. Fair enough. Am I going to get the burn? Because that's my only way back in now. Am I going to get the burn? No, I'm not going to get the burn. That's a shame. It would have been nice, but no chance. That was a +2 Scald as well. So through the Aurora Veil and the Assault Vest, that did no damage, but there we go. What did I have in the back? Garchomp, okay, fair enough. So he doesn't know if I'm a Scarf Garchomp at the moment. If I was a Scarf Garchomp, I could have probably still taken the match if I crit the Kartana, but by forfeiting, that pretty much indicates that I'm not a Scarf Garchomp. Also, I could have gone for like Rock Slides and Earthquakes and stuff, but there we go. We'll jump straight into Game 2, because that was actually way quicker than I remember, but there we go. My plan of using Slowbro to wall out and then sweep, / not sweep, can't think of the correct words, is it sweep? Did not work out, but pretty sure I lead terribly for this. Yeah, Kartana Koko into Marowak Ninetales is not a good lead. Not a good lead at all. Because that Marowak is completely safe at the moment. The worst I can do is Dazzling Gleam / Leaf Blade. He doesn't know if I've got Night Slash at this point. Like, if I did have Night Slash and then I crit and then Dazzling Gleam crit as well on the Marowak, then that would probably knock him out. But I guess I'm just accepting that one of my Pokemon is going down this turn. Because I can stop the Aurora Veil. So I guess I'm sacrificing one Pokemon to stop the Aurora Veil. Because that was annoying. Because his Kartana was super safe last time. So I do reveal I'm Scarf this turn as well. So that's good information for him going forward. But which one am I going to lose? It looks like I'm losing Coco here. And I think that made more sense as a target. Because the Kartana potentially speed ties with his Ninetales and his Kartana in the back as well, so getting rid of the fastest thing made a lot of sense, but he knows I'm Scarfed now, and he knows I'm Scarfed into Smart Strike, so I can do nothing against the Marowak. So, Talonflame is not going to help against the Marowak. Did I not bring Nihilego to this match? Because if I did, that would have made so much sense to bring it in there, but that doesn't look good. Because now he can just fake out my Talonflame, break the Gale Wings, which would have been broken by the Hail anyway, and I can only Smart Strike into the Hariyama. So that's not good. That doesn't even two-shot. Maybe with a Hail it will, but I should be losing Talonflame here. Yeah. Am I going to lose it? I'm going to lose it to the Hail? I don't think it's so this turn. Like, because if he has Feint on his Hariyama, then he would be able to take me out, but we've just seen Tectonic Rage, so he almost certainly does not have Feint. So, that does look like Smart Strike range, so he probably should switch out here. Now, I need to predict that. He's switching out, yeah, so I need to double into that. I need to Smart Strike and I would say Inferno Overdrive, because then that definitely hits. So I hope I Inferno Overdrive here. I'm going to see. To be fair, like, I probably should have just Inferno Overdrive and Smart Striked into the Marowak, but I didn't think that was significant enough chip, and I can't remember what I had in the back. I believe I do have Nihilego in the back, so it was interesting that I brought in Talonflame instead of the Nihilego that turn I switched into Talonflame, but this looks like I'm Inferno Overdrive into Kartana. So that was nice covering the switch. Now, he will be able to knock out my Kartana with a Flare Blitz, or Shadow Bone onto my Talonflame. Really, he could have been Shadow Boning onto my Talonflame, because I wouldn't have Fire Moved into his Kartana, and then his Kartana is safe. But it looks like he's knocking out my Kartana here, so I think my Talonflame can take one more round of Hail, or the Hail stops. I can't remember which one. I think it's one more round of Hail. Yeah, I do take it. I do take it. Nice, nice. So we're not out of this, because he's going to bring in his Hariyama. I'm going to bring in my Nihilego. So now, it's a mind game of, does he fake out Talonflame and then either attack with Marowak or protect from my Power Gem? Because he should almost certainly be faking out my Talonflame here. So I do call this turn correctly. He does go for the classic fake out protect, which is the best play. So if there was one turn of Hail left and I did have protect on Talonflame, then I would have gone for it, but I don't have protect. This needs to knock out Hariyama, and if it does, I win the match. Yeah, nice. Okay. That's not good, because Hail is not going to knock out the Hariyama. Oh dear. Because now he can just Boomerang and Tectonic Rage. Now I should have attacked the Hariyama here. Like, I think that was the last turn of Hail, because else I would have protected, and then the Hariyama would have gone down. So that would have been the last turn of Hail. So really I should have attacked into the Hariyama and played for a Boomerang miss. But I didn't think about the, even though I'd already seen it, I didn't think about the Tectonic Rage. And the Hail had broken the sash on my Nihilego, so it's definitely going to go down this turn. So apparently we looked at the calc afterwards, and I got the maximum roll with my Nihilego. So not so good. Not so good, because I needed the poison. It wasn't even a roll. Like, I thought it would certainly knock out the Hariyama, but he's got nice EVs on his Hariyama, it seems, and it was able to take it. It didn't get poisoned, and now my Nihilego's gone. And I go 3-3 in this mid-season showdown, which is not good because I finished 18th and top 16 got CP. So that made me sad. Because no CP, I need all the CP I can get. I'm close to my World's Invites. I didn't get any points, but I'm on 330 out of 500. So I am close to the World's Invite, and I am certainly aiming for that. I was hoping that even if I got points from the tournament, I'd be back into the top 16 in Europe, and that is obviously my aim. But not so good, not getting any points. We're going to have to see how it goes at the future tournaments. Thanks for watching.